This is your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible: the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by N&W Locks, Fincher Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms, here's Dr. Don.
Welcome to your Friday, East Alabama and West Georgia. Time now for your primetime forecast, March 14, 2025. On Dr. Don's Weather, brought to you this morning as a service of Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Check them out on Facebook. We will be on location May 31st, the annual Hurricane Party at Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery in Wedowee, Alabama. Mark your calendars. I hope you make your plans to be there with us to enjoy some wings, barbecue, pork, chicken, brisket, and of course the best part is that ice cream. It's Tracy and Mr. Denny is getting ready for our Hurricane Party, and we're looking forward to it. Great opportunity for you to come out and hang out with Dr. Don's Weather as we broadcast live on May 31st in Wedowee, Alabama. Also, get your ducks in a row with Dukas, 256-831-7770, for all of your insurance needs, personal and commercial, in Alabama and in Georgia. He can handle automotive, he can handle your homeowner's insurance, and everything in between. Jamie Dukas is the guy you need to get in touch with today. Let's talk about weather because we got a whole lot of stuff to talk about today. All right, so let's start with a couple of opportunities for strong to severe thunderstorms. Today's threat or tonight's threat is there, though it will be minimal across East Alabama and West Georgia. If we see any severe weather this evening, I think the majority of that will be limited to West Alabama and Central Alabama. Storms should be weakening as they move into East Alabama and West Georgia tonight. That is round number 2, actually. We had a chance for round 1 last night and never really materialized. But tonight would be round number 2, and it would be late this evening into Saturday morning. We're talking 2 a.m. to around 8 a.m. Saturday morning. There's a marginal risk across maybe about half of Randolph, back over toward Clay, Talladega, up into Cleburne, Calhoun, and Cherokee, and maybe a little bit there in Carroll County as well in Georgia. That's just a marginal risk, a 1 out of 5, so not a major deal here. There could be a few tornadoes. There could be some damaging winds up to around 60 miles per hour, and there could be some large hail. Again, that is late tonight into early Saturday morning. What we're hoping happens tonight, we're hoping that this system comes through, and we hope that it will hang around through a good portion of your Saturday morning and give us some rain across East Alabama and West Georgia, which would help stabilize the atmosphere. But at the moment, that's not necessarily the forecast. That's just wishful thinking. Right now, the forecast is for this to move on out pretty early on Saturday morning. Then we have a decent chance of having sunshine for several hours on your Saturday, which will help destabilize the atmosphere. And then here comes potential round number 3. And look at that. We have a 4 out of 5 for the entire state of Alabama and a good chunk of the state of Georgia. Timing for East Alabama, West Georgia on your Saturday will be anytime after 4 p.m. and will continue through about 1 a.m. Sunday morning. If you're in Georgia, tack an hour onto that, 5 p.m. through about 2 a.m. Sunday morning. Here we have a significant threat of strong, long-lived tornadoes. Long track tornadoes, we're talking the EFs 2s and 3s, damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour, and large hail up to golf ball size. That is everywhere in Alabama and West Georgia, and even up into North Georgia, Northwest Georgia. Pretty much the entire state of Georgia, with the exception of East and Southern Georgia. and you're under a slight risk down there. So this is certainly shaping up to possibly be a red letter weather event across Alabama and Georgia. So there are several things you need to do, and you've still got time to prepare. Make sure that you have a NOAA weather radio. You can get them anywhere that sells electronics. Have a good app on your phone. Subscribe to local mass notification. Those of you who live in Randolph County, go to Randolph County's website and sign up for the regroup notifications. If you live outside of Randolph County, then check with your local county and municipality. Odds are pretty good. They have a mass notification system. Sign up for that local information. You also want to follow, like, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on both Facebook and YouTube. You can subscribe to us on Facebook. It's 99 cents a month, less than $12 a year. That helps support us here at Dr. Don's Weather. And you can also subscribe to us on YouTube. There's no cost for that. And that way you're guaranteed to get notified when we go live to cover severe weather. I can almost guarantee you we'll be here with you for many hours over the next 24 to 48 hours. Know where your safe place is. Always the center of the lowest floor in your home and at work. If you live in a mobile home, you're going to want to have a plan to evacuate that mobile home and go to a tornado shelter. Here's a list of known shelters. There may be others, and I'll add to this list as we go throughout the day. Right now, we know for a fact that the Abanda Community Shelter, located at 1077 County Road 139, their address is Wadley, but they're in Abanda. And you see the phone number there. You can call and get information on when they're going to open. The Woodlands Senior Center at 646 County Road 51 in Woodland will open at 2 p.m. on Saturday. The Wedowee Senior Center at 24 North Main Street in Wedowee opens at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Waverly Community Center at 2094 Patrick Street in Waverly. You see their phone number. Town of Wadley, that brand new tornado shelter there in Wadley at the corner of Tallapoosa and Broad Street will open at 2 p.m. on Saturday or sooner if it becomes necessary. Southern Union Opelika campus at 301 Lake County Road in Opelika. You can contact the Lee County Emergency Management Agency. They typically go into staffing mode when a watch is issued. So when a tornado watch or severe thunderstorm watch goes into effect, that facility is normally opened at that time, which is plausible. That's a good plan. And then we have the shelter at 5 Points. The shelter at 5 Points is currently open now and will remain open for anyone who needs shelter throughout the duration of this potential severe weather event. They're located at 10180 County Road 222 in 5 Points. Mayor Monroe's phone number is there, 256-872-1113 if you have questions. And they are pet friendly. However, the pet must be on a leash. And you need to bring anything you think you might need with you if you come to that shelter, like a chair to sit in, food, water, whatever you think you might want to need while you're sheltering, bring it with you. Now, I'm not suggesting you go to a shelter right now because the severe weather possibilities don't even start until late tonight and then again on Saturday afternoon. Your plan needs to be once a watch is issued, that's when you go to a shelter. Don't wait until a warning is issued because then it will be too late for you to head to a shelter. So let's take a look at the headlines for today and going into this severe weather event. And you'll notice that all four bullets are in red. That means that we have a very significant, potentially a very significant weather event on the way. Brief lull today. So today, Friday, should be a beautiful day. But we could see strong to severe thunderstorms return late tonight into early Saturday morning. That's system number 2. Then we'll go back to dry conditions for the majority of the day on Saturday. And then we have a moderate risk, high risk of severe weather, likely on Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. Now, we may be looking at two different types of weather Saturday late afternoon into the evening. If we do indeed get sunshine all day tomorrow, then there is a decent chance we could see supercell thunderstorms, discrete supercell thunderstorms that could form anytime after about 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. That's where I would anticipate the most destructive tornadoes. That will not affect everybody, but we can't tell you exactly where in the southeastern United States, Alabama, Georgia, those supercell thunderstorms will be. We think there will be several out there, but they won't affect everybody. It's not a solid line. These are individual cells that are out there by themselves. Those are the ones that can produce the EF2s and 3s. So we expect that to happen on Saturday afternoon after 4 o'clock. And then sometime around midnight, we will have a squall line, a line of thunderstorms, a solid line from top to bottom that will sweep across Alabama and Georgia and push all of this out of here. Now, along that line, we also could have some small spin-up tornadoes, damaging straight line winds, 70 miles per hour, and, of course, heavy rainfall is also going to be a possibility here. And we could be looking at some flash flooding issues in some locations. So this is going to be a very complex situation. It's going to be a long-duration event, and there is a significant chance we could be looking at a red-letter severe weather outbreak across Alabama and Georgia. So it's very important that you are prepared for this event. Let's take a look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms in Chambers County, Alabama. Currently 56 degrees. Feels like 53 out there. The wind is out of the southwest at 2, gusting to 3. Humidity is 97%. The barometric pressure at 29.95. Dew point 55. A little over 1/4 inch of rain. We did have a complex move through last night. That was severe opportunity number 1. Did not materialize, and we didn't really expect it to. High temperature yesterday was 72. We currently have broken clouds, partly cloudy conditions. Sunrise on your Friday morning at 6:54, and the sun sets this evening at 6:49 p.m. Again, today should be a pretty nice day across Alabama and Georgia. Lots of sunshine. 74 this afternoon in Roanoke, 77 in Franklin. We'll hit 79 in Alexander City, and Lafayette tops out this afternoon at 76 degrees. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Mostly sunny on your Friday. 74 this afternoon. We'll give you a 20 to 40% chance this evening, depending on where you are, of the possibility of a few strong thunderstorms sometime maybe right after midnight to around 2 a.m. Saturday morning. 59 will be the overnight low. Then on Saturday, here comes potential round number 3, and this should be the strongest of them all. Severe storms will be possible on Saturday anytime after 4 p.m., We would first be looking for discrete supercell thunderstorms with large violent tornadoes possible, and then we'll be watching for that line of storms to move through Alabama and Georgia around or shortly after midnight, Saturday night into Sunday morning. 70% chance of storms late Saturday afternoon, 100% chance of storms during the overnight. 78 will be your high on Saturday. Here's the key thing for Saturday. If we see lots of sunshine throughout the day and we do make it to 78 or 80, that's not going to be good. What we would really love to see is a cloudy, cool, rainy day. I don't think that's going to happen, but that's what we would need to hopefully suppress some of these storms. But right now, the forecast is for lots of sunshine, and the surface is going to heat significantly, which will cause that surface-based instability, which will help fuel these storms as they get underway late Saturday afternoon. Down to 59 Saturday night. One might say, well, that's awfully cool to be having storms. Well, in the upper levels of the atmosphere, this is going to be such a dynamic storm system. A lot of times it can overcome that coolness that may be around during the overnight hours. So in this particular case, we do not really anticipate the storms to be weakening as they move into East Alabama and West Georgia. As we head towards Sunday, morning rain, 90% likely. I think probably by 9:10 a.m. Sunday morning, rain should be in the process of ending, but we'll hold on to a 20% chance of rain even into Sunday afternoon and Sunday night. 68 will be the high. Back to full-blown sunshine. All this mess is gone by Monday. Should be a nice day, 65, 73 Tuesday, 77 on Wednesday. And our next storm system is in here on Wednesday night. Right now, it does not look as though our next system will be of the severe weather variety. We'll keep an eye on that. Take a look at your Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar showing no precipitation across Alabama and Georgia at this hour, with the exception of one lone shower that is in southern Carroll County. And that has just developed right there along 100, and it's drifting maybe slowly to the north toward Carrollton. And again, that's just a light rain shower at this hour. Other than that, nothing being detected on radar at this time. Again, folks, you got time to prepare. Hope that you will do that. And I cannot stress this enough. If you live in a mobile home, you have to have a place to go. And the common answer I get to that statement is, well, I just don't have anywhere to go. I've just shown you a list of shelters that will be available for you, so you do have a place to go. Well, I can't get my husband to go. If I told you, and I'm not trying to be dramatic here, folks, but the overwhelming majority of injuries and fatalities happen in mobile homes. I love mobile homes. I've lived in them before. I'll live in them again. I have nothing against mobile homes. Some of the mobile homes out there are absolutely beautiful and very, very nice. But they're no match for severe weather. If I told you that there is a high likelihood that you may not be alive Sunday morning, now can you get your husband to go? And again, I'm not trying to be dramatic. I'm just telling you this could be the difference between being severely injured or not being here at all when the sun comes up on Sunday morning. This is a once, occasionally twice a year type weather setup that should be taken extremely serious. And there will be shelters across Alabama, and I'm sure today we're going to start learning of shelters in Georgia as well. We'll have those for you. Take advantage of that. Go to those safe places so that you'll be safe during this storm. Stay weather aware. We're going to keep you updated here on Dr. Don's Weather, and we will certainly do a Weather Talk Live for you this evening. We may have to do live wall-to-wall coverage as that second batch moves through around midnight tonight. And then, of course, we'll be here with you all day Saturday, Saturday night, and even into Sunday morning. We'll have the coverage for you right here on Dr. Don's Weather. Make sure you subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube and share us with your friends. Ask them to share with their friends. The more you can get the word out there to come watch Dr. Don's Weather, we can all do this together, and we'll keep you updated as these storms move through. I hope you'll take a moment to formulate a plan and be prepared today, and I'll see you back in here this evening with a Weather Talk Live sometime around 7 or 8 p.m. Central, and I'll give you the latest information at that time. Have yourself a fantastic Friday. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. I'll see you tonight right here on Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your prime time forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by Ann and W. Locks, Fincher Fence, Estate Masters, Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, share us with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning for another edition of your prime time forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.